So today we are living in a era where we are being faced with a lot of chronic disease conditions where the cause is unknown or the cause is not identified. So even in my clinical experience, I encounter a lot of patients having chronic disease conditions which are quite difficult to manage. So, what might be the reason or root cause for these kind of chronic disease conditions, especially when it comes to autoimmune and metabolic diseases? Yes, Ayurveda has a specific answer for this. This is caused due to ama. So, we will discuss what is ama and how this acts as a root cause for a plethora of chronic disease conditions, especially that is autoimmune and metabolic in nature. So the food that we consume, if not digested properly, gets converted into a toxin. As a consequence, leads to abnormal physiological functions, leading to origin of chronic disease conditions. So here, the digestive capacity and the quantity of food intake determines health and disease. This is very important and this has been clearly mentioned in Ayurveda. So here Ayurveda gives us a lot of real insights on food intake owing to its specific characteristics. So I'd like to quote a very beautiful sloka here by Acharya Charaka to determine whether the quantity of food is taken in proper quantity or not. So he says, Anupahatya Prakritim Yatha Khalam Jaram Gacchati. So this is a Sanskrit sloka. So what does this mean? Anupahatya Prakritim. So the food that we consume or the food that is consumed should not create any adverse effect or disturbances in the normal physiological functions. Yatha Khalam Jaram Gacchati. And the quantity of food that is consumed should get digested within a reasonable period of time. That means it should not stay in the stomach for a longer period of time. So an inappropriate quantity of food intake, results in undesired consequences. So besides commonly understood consequences such as overnutrition or undernutrition, Ayurveda explains there will be a series of consequences or cascade of consequences related to excessive food intake identified as ama and its related pathogenesis. So ama literally means unripe. So this is a byproduct of inefficient digestion at various levels of metabolism. That is what is called as ama. So this has a specific property of clogging and clinging within the pathways that we call as srotas in Ayurveda, in inside your cells basically. So this has a property of clogging and clinging within the pathways, resulting in obstruction, leading to or interrupting with the normal physiology that leads to different kinds of disease conditions. So digestion of this ama and expulsion of this has been the foremost treatment in all the chronic disease conditions. So what are such kind of chronic disease conditions that are caused due to ama? Different kinds of skin diseases including eczema, psoriasis, chronic fatigue syndrome, lethargy, and even metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes, hypothyroidism, and even other connective tissue disorders and joint disorders. So most of the diseases nowadays, especially which is chronic in nature, are caused due to ama. So this ama has different levels of understanding as per the disease condition. So to know more about your disease condition, book a discovery consultation at Sattvicology.mp4. Understand what is your prakriti and what is your disease condition, whether ama is related with your disease condition or not. Stay updated, stay tuned, embrace Sattvic living. Thank you.